Great morning, everybody. Thank you guys so much for being on. I appreciate everybody that watches the replay and everybody that shares. My appreciation, my family's appreciation. My heart goes out to you guys. Thank you guys so much for joining. No sugar in my coffee. My name is Coach Ferg Segas with Coaching Beyond. And I want to jump right into it. So I had a comment come this weekend. And the comment was, what are you doing? The comment was real specific. It basically said, what are you doing in your arena? And I like that because it was a genuine question. What are you doing in your arena? And so I specifically said, hey, get back with me. Let's talk at this such and such time. And I'll elaborate exactly what I'm doing in my arena. And so I was able to talk to this individual and share some secrets. And I want to share one of the secrets that I really delivered in this, because it's so important, you know, as we get on here as public figures, as people that are streaming on an everyday live. It really is so monumental to really share genuine information, whether it's on YouTube or Instagram or Facebook or LiveMe or what's the other one we're on? Facebook. I said Facebook. Instagram. Yeah, no, I said Instagram. Oh, Twitter. Periscope, okay? Periscope. But nonetheless, you know, so just sharing some information. So I'm going to share some information with you guys to definitely help get you from ordinary to extraordinary. You know, as this year starts to close, we got 49 days. 49 days until Christmas. Okay, 49 days. And I'm absolutely excited, more excited than I've ever been, because a 100-day challenge with Dr. Eric Thomas has been opening up different doors mentally, as well as physically, as well as spiritually. You know what I'm saying? Even with me and my boo, me and my wife, you know what I'm saying? Just open up different doors. It's a 100-day challenge. You know what I'm saying? And so I expressed that, like, that one of the secrets in helping that was just creating, here's the secret, I hope you're writing it down, but here's the secret, is creatively finding new habitual habits. You know what I'm saying? Because if there's anything I've learned from great successful men and women, as this weekend I was able to write back to Oprah Winfrey, I mean, who would have ever thought she would have answered one of my comments? Little schmo me, you know what I'm saying? I was just blown away. But I commented back to her as she commented to one of my comments on one of her posts. I was blown away by it. You know what I'm saying? Because I know it was her. You know what I'm saying? But it was to the point of the process. It was to the point of, you know, sharing a secret. And one of those secrets were the expectation. The quality of expecting something of a great quality. And the only reason I'm able to expect great things by faith is because I am applying habitual habits in my life. If I wasn't so fanatical, if I wasn't so passionate, if I wasn't so motivated, if I wasn't so inspired to wake up with a driving force every single day to really get into my habits, I would not be in the arena that I'm in today. You get what I'm saying? Like, yo, it's just everyday process. And I want to share something with you, because a great psychologist in the early day, not William James, you know, but I want to share another individual who really went over beyond. And you've seen the title, because the title says BBB. And I'm not talking about the Better Business Bureau, but I'm talking about breaking beyond boundaries. You see, because breaking beyond boundaries is what helped to create those habitual habits for me and many others alike way before me. And as I expressed to Oprah Winfrey, that people like Socrates and Marcus Aurelius and Andrew Carnegie and the Henry Fords and the Helen Kellers and the Rosa Parks and the Martin Luther Kings and so on and so forth, all these individuals created habitual habits. And I included Oprah Winfrey. I said, including yourself. I mean, reading 500 books a year, spending 5 to 6 hours a day in reading, in literacy. As I picked up one of her books last year. What book was that, Boo? Do you remember? Okay. But nonetheless, if you go on to my MLB, which is Motivational Learning Books, my page, I set up a page on my on that platform only for people that are readers. Only because I dropped out books that have really pushed me to climb up the ladder of excellence, to climb up the ladder of success, to climb up the pyramid of greatness. If you understand what I'm saying, okay. But nonetheless, I shared with her. I said, you know, these people all made habitual habits. They all had a high expectation of where they wanted to be. They had by faith. They were climbing. They were continually to do it. And so I took pieces of information from all of them, and I started applying it to my marriage, started applying it to my parenthood, started applying it to my educational cap. You know what I'm saying? And this psychologist right here, I'm going to read them to you because one thing that I've always implied with everybody, one of the greatest things I always imply with everybody is this one specific, I guess, technique or conditioning tool. And it's so simple. I love this. It says right here, aware that he was far behind other students, he began his education in psychology. B.F. Skinner devised a daily discipline of arising at 6 a.m., studying before breakfast and before class and within the library and before dinner, but he made an habitual habit. There was never a time of 15 unscheduled minutes in a day where he would not be undisciplined in his routine. That blew me away because here I am waking up at 3 a.m., 2:30 a.m., really getting into my habitual habits. And it wasn't just me. There's been many greats before me, many legends before me that have left a life of legacy. But I'm just picking up the torch. You get what I'm saying? I'm just trying to share the torch with you. Like, what actions are you taking this morning to put you in the right arena? What actions are you taking this morning to put you in the right position for tomorrow? As I said, you got 49 days and Christmas will be here. But you only have so many days and the year will totally be up. What are you doing? What habitual habits are you implementing in your life? And if there's anything I've ever learned from great men, great women, legends that have left a life of legacy to help me go from ordinary to extraordinary, was really disciplining my life. That is the secret, is making a habit and disciplining it every single day and being consistent. I always say consistency matters. Discipline matters. Faith matters. My habits matter. My family matters. You get what I'm saying? Like, they matter to me. It's priority. There's a high standard of priority when it comes to those areas. You get what I'm saying? Like, so when it comes to that area of knowing exactly what I am doing to set me apart from everybody else, to close my ears to the noisiness of the world, to destroy and divorce the distractions of the world and public opinion, but to drive every single day was and is today making a habitual habit and creating it every single day. In every single way. Removing the desultory, removing the hobgoblin, removing those things from my life. And thinking every single night before I retire. Thinking every single night before I retire. In positive terms. Not negative terms, because that's too easy. All I got to do is turn on the TV if I wanted to. We don't have cable in my house. I refuse to do that. You get what I'm saying? So whatever we want to watch, we use our Apple TV. But nonetheless, we have a limited time. We choose the path in what we watch, what we put in our mind. Gandhi said that I will refuse, I will not allow people to walk through my mind with dirty shoes on, with dirty feet. Forget it. I'm done. You get what I'm saying? So I'm very conscientious about the subconscious stuff that I put in my mind, the informative content that I put in my mind. You know, anybody that knows me well enough knows that I study psychology. I study the behavior. I study the subconscious mind, the conscious mind. I studied those areas that a lot of people just they refuse to grab in those areas. Okay, I study marketing. I study, you know, I study some areas of news, but I'm always moving in that direction because it's important. Not just to me, but to the people that I'm coaching, the people that I'm mentoring, the people that I'm teaching. You get what I'm saying? Including my family. Number one is my family. All right, so creating a new habit. All right, question number 2. What kind of person are you seeing for yourself in 2018? 2 questions I wanted to ask you today. What action are you taking this morning? What attitude do you have for yourself this morning? But nonetheless, what world are you creating for yourself for 2018? Like you got the conditioning. You got this time to condition your mind as well as your heart's desire of where you see yourself or what kind of world you want for yourself for 2018. Very simple. Okay, like I said, it just takes, number 1, the secret was habitual habits. Creating habitual habits for yourself. For me, it's waking up in the morning and really tapping into my self-actualization. Really tapping into my potential. Really tapping into that the first break of the morning. Having my no sugar in my coffee, you already know this. Okay, making sure I have that. And then working into the next segment, which is my physical form. And then so on and so forth. You know what I'm saying? It just takes, every single one of them is scheduled. Every single one of them it has an element that helps me get from point A to point Z. All right? Well, I wanted to share that with you guys. Understand, if there's anything I've ever given to you guys, it's always been worthy. I promise you. Okay? Again, thank you guys so much for the people that are watching the replay. Thank you guys so much for those who shared and liked. Many blessings to you guys. Make this week the best week and make every single day a masterpiece. All right? Many blessings. I'm out. Get that tea.